Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And first of all, I want to mention that I forgot to tell you that yes, I've changed the name of this channel. I know it's too many name changes. I know, I'm aware of that. But I decided to change the name of this channel to my personal name. This is my name. I don't want to be called Magical Key, and the first name of this channel was actually Coralapis Occult Tarot World. I've changed that to a different name, I think to Serpentine Cards and then to Magical Key, and it's too much. I don't like all of those names. I prefer to be called in my name. So basically this is my name, and hi to everyone, I'm Helena, and in this video I'm going to tell you my thoughts, my personal viewpoint of the elemental aspect in the cards. This is a very interesting topic and I thought about this many times and I even was very confused at the past. So as you know, in the tarot cards and in the plain cards and in the Lenormand cards, we have 4 elements. We have the Pentacles. I actually feel like a teacher with that thing. We have the Pentacles, we have the Cups, we have Swords, and we have Wands. This is the element of Earth, this is the element of Water, this is Air, and this is Fire. I always wanted to see how this theme of elements are corresponding with the plain cards and with Lenormand cards. But I have found that in the plain cards and in the Lenormand cards, it's a bit different. It's a bit different system. Now, as you know, the usual information is that in plain cards and in Lenormand, let's say that this is going to be Earth, this is going to be Water, this is going to be Air, and this is going to be Fire. Some people are interpreting those elements as they are in the tarot cards. But I have found that in the Lenormand system, it's not like this. You may disagree with me and you can agree with me. I don't care, it does not matter. I'm just sharing my thoughts. So for me in the Lenormand cards, the diamonds are air. And I will explain to you in a second. The heart cards are fire. The pick or spades are going to be water. And this is earth. This is how it is corresponding with me in the Lenormand cards. And I will show to you why I'm saying this. Because here we have some earthy situation. If you will notice, in the diamond we have a lot of air theme. We have birds. Just a second. We have I will explain to you why I'm saying air with the diamond in the Lenormand. So I'm saying air because here in the diamond in the Lenormand we have a lot of themes of knowledge. We have the book card, we have the key card, knowledge, then we have this thinking card, we have the birds, and that's it. So for me, this is a suit of air, because this suit is actually got to do with paper, with money. Why I'm saying paper, I will say in a minute. You will understand me in a minute. I know my English skills are not the best, but just stay with me. So this is the card of money, as we know, because the diamond is representing money, wealth, earth. Okay. Yes, it is representing money and wealth, but this is not the suit of earth. Although, yes, money of course connected with earth, but in this situation, the diamond is air. Also, the diamond is looking like paper. So it's something that have to do with writing, checks, documents, again, knowledge, writing, papers, air. I mean, it's not something that I actually invented. This is something that actually came from some different sources of information. So here in the Lenormand we have this suit of hearts, and the hearts are connected with warmth, with love. There is heat going on. And I will show to you that we have here friendship, which is like some warmth. We have some dreams. We have family. We have love. We have our male figure. Like, this is something that is warm and close to our heart. It's all got to do with fire. This movement is like fiery energy. Home. The home again is something that has to do with warmth, love, family, motherhood, nourishment, as you can see. So this suit is actually a suit of water. And why I'm saying water? Because water is actually connected with socializing, with our social life. And this is the cards that we have. You know about the garden card, is a card of public places. Again, we have the tower, which is a public places. Here the bouquet is also a card of socializing, of etiquette. Here we have our anchor, travel, new ideas, and so on. In the element of water, we also have new birth. So here we have like a new idea, we have travel, different places, horizons. We have the anchor, which is a card also of past for me, and of anchoring to stability. Like stability in life, stability in your social life. And we have the female card, and females are watery in their nature. And here we have all the earth elements, which are mountain. We have the bear, which is also an earthy creature that has to do also with food, eating, like all those grounding situations. We have the cross. The cross is responsibility in our daily life, in our physical reality. We have the snake. The snake is also a very earthy creature. And we have our work, which is the fox. The clouds. The clouds can be, again, exception, but the clouds are also like confusion in our physical life. And we also have the mice card, which is a card of annoyance and of some loss in the physical world. And we also have physical exercise and conflicts and power domination. So for me, this is a very earthy cards. Now, in the playing cards, I will say to you that I think the same. This is air. This is fire. This is water. And this is earth. To some people, it can be different. There was some time in my life that I thought that this is going to be air and this is going to be earth, which is also perfectly fine. I also agreeing with that. Like we can play with those cards, but definitely the heart and the spade, this is fire and this is water. Also look at this plain card. We have here fire. If that was water, I don't think that there were fire here. Like this is passion, this is love, warmth. The spade actually is very interesting. If you will look at the Rider-Waite-Smith cards, you will find out that in the sword suit, you actually have a lot of water. Let's find it out. We have water here. Like, don't you think that is a bit weird that in the sword suit, that's supposed to be very airy suit, you have a lot of water? So let me just find this out. You know, like the 2 of swords, and we have the 6 of swords. Like, why do we have water in that suit? What is the purpose of that water? So I just wanted to mention that in those 3 cards we actually have water, and we have too much water. 6 of swords, too much water. 2 of swords, too much water. And here the water is like drying. So I wanted to mention that. And here at the Lenormand we actually have also a lot of water. We have here water. We have anchor, also got to do with water. We have the sheep. And we have the lily. Lily is a watery flower. So a lot of water element. So another thing that I wanted to mention, that every time that I did some spreads with the plain cards and I was at the beach, at the sea, I always got a card of spade. Every time that I were near water. Every time that I had something that has to do with periods, with the menstrual cycle of females, I always got a spade card. So the debatable suits are this one. I forgot the name of this. Clubs. Yes, this is clubs. So we can say that the clubs in the plain cards are actually air. And you see what we have here, like it looks like some, I don't know, some monument that people are writing on it something. Like everything that has to do with writing, with communicating, with studying, got to do actually with the clubs. But again, sometimes, like because of the Lenormand, I can actually say that this is earth. Again, you know, you can view the cards as you want, as you feel connected, but for me, this is definitely fire and water. So in the plain cards, I actually prefer that the diamonds will be earth, this will be fire, this will be water, and this will be air. Because still, all the financial stuff that we have are, for me, connected to earth. And for me, this diamond is a representation of physical reality, of earth, of abundance. And the exception is in the Lenormand. In the Lenormand, I definitely think that this is air. I don't think that this is earth. I think that those systems are a bit different. So I think basically that's it. This is what I wanted to share. I hope I helped you in some way. But I have to say to you that I had this long debate with myself and I was really indecisive. But then after time went and after I did some practice and did some readings, I really started to understand how the Lenormand is working and how the plain cards are working. So again, for me, in the Lenormand, this is not a suit of earth. Like, I cannot accept this as earth. Yes, although we have money, and we have the coffin card. I still like don't see this as earth. I see this as something lighter. But maybe I'm wrong. You see, like when I'm thinking about this too much, then I'm starting to get indecisive and I'm thinking, oh no, but maybe this is earth. But when I'm seeing the clubs, when I'm seeing all of this situation that is happening in the Lenormand, in the club suit, I'm starting to think that no, this is our hardships. This is our hardships. This is physical reality, difficult stuff like mountain, domination, loss, misunderstandings, our job, our enemies, some important things that we have to deal, some power, like all of those physical reality, domination stuff, our daily stuff are in this suit. And this is more like light, easygoing, very nice suit of, documents, money, checks, studying, thinking, resolutions, decisions. Like this is very, very airy for me in a good way. Please write in the comments what do you think about the elements and the suits and how you are viewing the suits in the Lenormand and in playing cards. I would really like to know that. You know what? And I think it is like really weird to say, but wait, so why the water is so harsh? And for me, it's like it's not the rejuvenating, healing water that we have maybe here. The flowing of emotions, the rejuvenation. Here we have these social, sharp situations. We're putting those masks. I mean, water also in magic, and I don't know if magic is the right word to say, but water is associated with social life, with emotions, but also with social life. And the spades are very high rank suit. And in this situation, in the playing cards, there is nothing that has to do with the rejuvenation and emotions in a good way. Like this is a very, those are nasty waters. Those are dark, cloudy water that are not understood. Like this is some swamp in a way. And I really found it interesting that in the hearts here we have fire. And for me, this is fire. This is emotions, love, warmth, but it's very different than the tarot cards. Very different. I always wanted to mix the two. I always said to myself that no, the tarot cards of course are the basics of playing cards, right? But still, it is not playing in the same way. The systems are a bit different. A bit different. I cannot say that this is air. I cannot say that spades are air. But here the swords are definitely air. So it's a bit different. So anyways, thank you for watching. See you in my next videos and goodbye.